theoretically, because that means they need to maximize the catches of the Kufra, of the Kadita, to really make the most out of their game.
Amen. And now we are resuming the game. King Kong using his Hayabusa versus Carl TC using the Joy. As you said, Rockhart, Carl TC is starting to be one of the best Joys in the Philippines. Already top Metro Manila. I wonder what the score would be the more that he would use it in his ranked games. I would not want to fight Carl TC in my RGs. And assuming that I reach that rank, but no, I'm not.
I would cry if ever that happens. You'll message me again.
Why are you here?
Cry, baby.
In Tagalog, ba't ka nandito? Why are you here?
Yeah. That's exactly the first thing I would say.
Oh man, you could hear the drums, you could feel the energy. Shooting Gallery Studios, MPL Arena right now is just so alive.
Yeah, as Mara
Both
said
teams.
earlier, it's lit.
Did Mara actually say that?
Yep, it was part of her opening.
Oh
And there
my
you go.
goodness.
It's Sanji on post 4, by the way. I just want to bring that up.
Yep.
With JP roaming very heavily towards Carl, alongside Carl TZ, which has already activated Electrifying Beat. So I think it's game time already here.
Game time already for Carl TC. Renmar, the turtle's about to pop up. Let's look at the emblems. Straight to by FWD Life Insurance. Is there anything that's noticeable for you?
Well, I think it really seems like the preferred emblem right now for Kufra roamers really is the Quantum Charge. For the longest time, it's been shuffled around, but yeah, Quantum Charge is the winner now. Pretty much the only thing.
Can I,
Nothing
can I-
too crazy.
can I just add to that? Everyone wants Quantum Charge.
Sure.
Yeah,
And that's the first thing that comes to your mind when you're in the hero select.
Yeah.
Can I use Quantum Charge?
That's
yes
true.
or no?
That's
Yeah,
true. That's
in
true.
the last game, in the last series, they had 8 out of 10 heroes, players who had Quantum Charge. In
Last
game
series?
number 1, yeah.
It's just
In
so
game number
good.
1, 8 out of 10.
It's just so good, man. Like,
Dude,
oh,
yeah.
wait a minute, Sanford.
Oh, that's big.
No Firaga armor. That's pretty big. We still have the Minoan Fury though, but I don't know if they're gonna pull it off soon. So JP
Yeah.
trying to buy some time here for Carl TC to get in the position. Does have all the toolkits that he'll need to get this turtle.
Carl.
Will they have the people to pull it off? Jesus in trouble here. Heart guard goes in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Is he,
all
though?
the damage coming in from Goyo, as well as Zezu for first blood.
Sanford going in.
No!
Last Insanity pops one. They're charring down the members, but looks like Sanford will flicker out. King Kong going in. 2-man knockup by JP.
Nice re-engage by JP, but the damage is just not quite there yet. Or is it? My goodness! What is the damage that's coming out from Sanji here on this Angela? They're out of mana though.
Sanford!
This could be trouble. Ooh! The Firaga armor went back just in time. And Echo looks like they got the best of that one.
What an absolute scrap. And you saw there, hitting level 4s at the right times, making most of the damage that they have. The focusing mark from Sanji ended up becoming a game changer as well. The talent that he has on his Angelo, the damage being dished out by Echo just ekes out the damage of TNC this early on, just by a little bit. But we were talking about it, guys. This game is going to boil down to counting your abilities and timing it, watching out for those. And these two teams already showcase it with a really scrappy start to the game.
And it's just so hard to fight Echo in any extended fight. You're going up against an Angela with an X-Borg as well. The longer the fight goes, the better for Echo.
Actually, here, Sanford rushed the Dreadnought armor as his first item. So instead of being able to build into things like the Immortality, he built the Dreadnought armor and is already going for the Mystic Container so that he can eventually go for the Ice Queen wand.
And this is the full-on utility build coming in from Sanford.
Yeah.
And the best part about this is something that you only do if you trust your teammates. With this item builder, you could say that Sanford definitely knows that Echo has the damage coming in from Carl TZ.
Yeah, and when Uomi says that, you gotta believe him, guys. He loves this hero.
No, I don't. I hate X-Borg, my guy. You know I do. Like, I only play X-Borg because he's meta. But
Yeah.
either way, I hate this dude, but you know it works.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Oh!
Oh my goodness! They blew up Benny Cutie! Benny Cutie MIA! Good counterattack there from Carl TZ. Ben thinks.
No, no,
Oh.
Let's go into a low light reel. Sorry, Ben Things.
Oh my. Carl
Oh my.
TZ with the play, and TNC looking to struggle here early on. He does find one. JP might be in trouble, but there's not much damage.
Good healing from Sanji, and Flicker will be used just to make sure that he doesn't give away any kills. But so far, so good for TNC. They're holding steady, at the very least.
Yeah, and hey, they started off that trade sequence. TNC Goyo, that catch onto Benny Cutie. It was TNC who started it. It just ended up becoming into a trade, and then they almost caught JP right after that, but they had the heals. Okay, so Sanford already has his Ice Queen one.
Bro, yes.
Once every season, I swear. I don't know why.
I'm glad to be part of that once this season too. I'll see you season 13.
All right, so TNC, they're very aggressive here, very aggressive positioning. Means that they actually want to contest this one. They're not going to let this go anytime soon.
Yeah, that X-Borg, man, it's really stopping their ability to jockey for position.
Yeah, it's so annoying, but looks like Ben thinks we'll go for Sanji instead. Echo will be starting the second turtle of the game. They will be pulling it towards their side. Sanford holding on to this turtle, but TNC, they have prime position to go for an aggressive dive. JP, he's going to look into it, finds two people, but looks like he's going to get bursted down.
Oh, JP! I don't know if that hard card's going to be in
Oh,
there. Maybe might be just quite what they need to just hold on while Carl TZ arrives. Coming into the play, Hesu with the penalty zone. Not really hitting anybody, but look at that. World Championship, the young Carl TZ right now. He's going crazy on the cleanup.
That is coming from Carl TZ, coming all the way from the top, taking down Innocent, and then going to the mid to get the 3K. We were looking for assassin picks from Carl TZ. He juked us. He said, oh, I just want to play neutral. I'd rather go for the tanky, the boxer, that guy.
Yeah.
Bro, it's Carl TZ back on this Joy with a hell of a game.
And you know, the best part about this is it resembles his former signature hero. And that's the Lancelot. You dash in, you dash out, you just deal massive damage all out. TNC having trouble securing this early game, and now Hesu might just be bursted down once again. Monster kill for the young GOAT, Carl TZ.
This is exactly the reason why I say you got to look at that JP. Oh, obviously Carl TZ is going to make the play, but how did that happen? How did that triple, how did that almost maniac happen, right?
Oh, yeah.
It happened because his team could hold on. They could hold for that long around that turtle area, fake a turtle, and then go for these kills.
Yeah, Sanji's role here, as is Angela. It's a variation. Oh, Goyo with the catch.
Oh, that's
interrupted.
Okay, interrupted, but still was able to get that kill. Goyo is going to be in trouble here, making the use of that Hurricane Eye. Oh, that's going to be a Cyclone Eye. Going to go down. And it's a 1-for-1.
It's a 1-for-1, but TNC, they finally find another kill. A 4K gold lead on the side of Echo Philippines, and this is looking great for the World Championship squad. Early on, a 4K gold lead is something big.
Yeah, the timing here of TNC, they really have to watch out for Carl TZ. This Joy, the late entry from the Joy, it's messing up their team fighting. And I like it though, because TNC, they mentioned lacking on the bravery department. They're being brave with how they're taking it, but they still have to be calculated alongside being brave. They have to take into account the late entries. They have to take into account the hard guard of Sanji's Angela. And again, this is a modification of a double mage setup. Usually it's the roam in the mid, but now it's the mid and the jungle. So it's still going back to Sanji TP's right behind his tower. Thanks, Sanji.
The reasoning behind that is there's not much buttons to press when you're playing Angela.
Yeah, you're just waiting for the right ultimate use.
Yeah,
especially if there's no minions to take. Or it's too dangerous.
I'm not sure if this is a hot take, Rockhart.
What?
But you could play, anybody could play Angela with one hand.
Agree. I agree. Oh, look at that. Oh, they want to go for it. They're wailing hard on the Sanford, but again, has the immortality and has that hard guard targeted on him already. Yeah. Again, buying time while the young GOAT does his thing on that Joy.
And the sad part is TNC doesn't know that the young GOAT is already farmed up on that purple buff. King Kong dodges that runner's apathy. And now 3-4 HP on first lord of the game. Sanford will be holding it down for Echo as Carl TZ goes in.
Uh-oh.
Target lock right now.
No.
Carl TZ. Oh my goodness, the damage is real. They're going to be able to make it out. He does. He makes it out. Sanji is still here. Benny Cutie still has some damage. Able to afford up a Bennett's Rage. Kind of slow down TNC. And Sanford still up on front. still has that immortality as well. Means it's very safe for Echo to take this fight.
Can't believe Carl Teasy survived that. Again, a one-time hard guard, and I really thought he'd get taken out because of a beautiful penalty zone coming in from Hesu, locking him under tower, but still Carl Teasy and Echo get away with it and get away with the first Lord of the game.
Here's something that might make sense, but also doesn't make sense. Carl Teasy doing Carl Teasy things. You could insert any player's name in that, but for Carl specifically, it makes sense.
What was the stat you mentioned earlier, Rockhart? He's top what? Yeah, as a Joy?
Top Metro Manila Joy right
My goodness.
I got it. I'm top 3 Joy in my barangay, which means it's the lowest ladder that you can climb. That's like step 1. Carl Teasy is already in the second to the best step, or third, you know? Because after the city, you go country, and then after country, you go global. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of our professional players have already tasted top global whatever. Because, again, MPL Philippines, best in the world. And now, there's going to be another fight here. Hesu will be the first target for Echo.
Yeah, and Sanford's such a good front line here. It takes up a load from the shoulders of
Ben.
Oh, Ben Fings, that was a great intro here. Goyo, great Breath of the Ocean. Didn't really do that much damage, though. Sanford's the one who's tearing everyone up.
And now Carl Teasy with a Heart Guard won't be really entering. That's a free turret for the side of Echo. They do still have that Lord down bottom lane, and this might just be a big push coming in from Echo. A level 1 Lord down bottom lane. Inhibitor is their target, so it looks like they won't be able to get it down.
Oh, unless Carl Teasy wants to. No, he says. He saw that and said, yeah, maybe later. But TNC Pro Team, that setup there by Ben Thinks, just slightly off-timed with Goyo's positioning. Because by the time Goyo got in with the dive, got in with the Petrify, Carl Teasy already was out of the stun timer after the Tyrant's Rage. So what could have been a quick burst down and takedown onto Carl Teasy just ended up getting turned around there by Echo. TNC, again, I feel like now at this point it's jitters, slightly mistimed executions now. Little things that honestly are repairable. But at this point, beyond repairing that, now you just really have to hunker down.
Thank you for the advice.
There's nothing else much you can do in this scenario than wait.
Hunker down.
Just hunker down. Just wait. You got this.
And it makes sense. It's actually a fact here, right?
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
And you know, it's not easy to play Joy. And this is something that I think takes a while, especially for beginners to learn.
Oh, yeah.
The damage output of a perfect rhythm Joy compared to a, let's just say, imperfect rhythm Joy is very, I think it's double. It's 100% difference. Because a well-timed rhythm of Joy deals double damage. So if my math is right, it's half of the damage if you're not perfect.
Yeah.
So it's all about it's all about dancing to the beat.
Half the damage, triple the music, 7% of damage converted into beats. It's joyful and 78% excitement. Yeah, you're right, Momi.
Yeah.
To the world.
Thank you so much for that in-depth mathematics.
That's why I'm on this side of the table.
Yeah, you're right. And now TNC will be trying to contest this Luminous Lord, half HP on this Lord, and JP will be the one to secure a proper box out against TNC.
How are you going to go there, right? And why do they have a 95% rate? There you go. Explaining here.
No way
Daddy
Hesu's
JP
gonna die.
and Sanford. Hesu's going down as well. Carl Teasy hasn't even joined the fight yet. He's not even there yet.
It was a 2v4 and they got 2 kills.
How?
Man, Renmar, answer that.
That hurt. That hurt. If you're TNC, that simply hurts.
It really does, doesn't it?
King Kong, though.
Oh, King Kong.
They get JP.
Oh, look at Kong. What the heck?
Yo, that's my favorite emote. That's
Oh, my God.
Oh!
Let's do it. Now Echo's gonna push in the mid lane.
The Lord! Where's the Lord going?
Focus out of the base.
Funny. The Lord walked out of the base. The Lord walked out of the base.
That's how hard Echo won in this winning moment. It's brought to you by our official sponsor, FWD Life Insurance. Echo with such a flex on that final moment.
We don't know what to tell you guys. That's just how they win. And at the very least, we're seeing how, right? We're seeing why these stats are so inflated. 95%, 93% Turtle or Lord taking objectives. This is why. The duo of JP and Sam